Okay. Now, more things are crashing. Cool. Just making sure you guys can hear me. All good? Okay. Now my Stream Deck app is crashed as well. I'm actually starting to get really worried about this. Let's launch back in. I need a second. Yeah. No, give me a second, everybody. Okay. So I apologize to everybody who, is not subscribed. I'm not stopping for ads anymore. You're gonna fist fight Walmart? I'm gonna fist fight my fucking computer in a second. $14 really doesn't want to let you go. I'm honestly getting really, really upset. Hearken to me, you dastardly rapscallions. You have nowhere to run. Reveal yourselves at once. That's 3 crashes. Normally, I would have given up. After the second crash, normally I would have given up, but I do not want to continue this after tonight. I shall not ask you again. Come forth, grand sirs. Name yourselves and answer for your misdeeds. Look at these old dudes. Slayer of 1,000 worms. Silver spear which has pierced the very heavens. Orland. Master of magic's ancient and awesome. Divine hand which hath defeated all maladies save senescence and incontinence. Goonspart. Grand Sirs Excelsior. I don't know whether to laugh or cry. Mayhap both. Grandsires, Grandsirs, you stand accused of willfully and unlawfully convincing young maidens of Ishgard to attend private parties under false pretenses, thereby inflicting upon them terrible financial and emotional distress. I, Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, am come on behalf of these poor defenseless innocents to see that no others are made to suffer as they did. Now lay down your arms and surrender yourselves into my custody. The audacity of this boy. You should feel ashamed of your words and deeds. Managed to mix up my photos, but not like completely random, so I had to go back and reorganize them in the photo album. It's pint, that's so annoying. God, so I've missed this. The air streaming past, the blood pumping, the taste of copper to my lips, the slight dizziness. On a day like this we met, wasn't it? When we soared in the azure skies and never truly came back down. We're gonna get a dramatic backstory now. Do mine eyes deceive me? Pixney of my heart, descended from Haloni's halls to guide me to her bosom. My beloved, my everything, long have I waited for this moment. Take me in your arms once more and lift me higher, higher, higher. Higher, higher, higher. It's gonna be one gentleman. Oh, did he just die? Did he just, like, launch himself to death? Orland? Orland! He did. Okay. Alas, poor Orland. I knew him not in the slightest, but he seemed a decent man. Chicanery and attempted murder notwithstanding. You will rue this day, and rue it hard. Dragoons dumping to their death is nothing new. Yeah. It's true. Oh. Oof. Wait, I've seen this before, all too recently. Yes, anyway, he's only mostly dead. If the Master of Magic's ancient and awesome here acts with all haste, the man may yet be saved. He meant to use Statron. Yeah, use a healing spell. You got like one of those, right? Oh, you're referring to me. I see, I see. With all haste, was it? Yes, yes, I'll get right on that. O mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite. No, wait, that's not good. Let me see. Something of a rather less controversial tradition. Yes, something with more pep, a vortex of biting winds to rend the flesh. And smite my foes. Foes? I thought you were friends. Saint Renette buggered me with a bleeding gale ball. My back, my back. It seemed I underestimated you lot. That makes 2 of us? Enough, leave them be, or do you not care what becomes of the mammoth? Oh no, Gigi. But when? How? Thought I recognized you first in Ishgard, then in Idleshire. You've been following us since we left the capital. The bearer of faces fair and fearsome, the midnight shadow which hath deceived kings and queens, Doris! Can't possibly have been so naive to think we'd not see through your ridiculous disguises. Yeah, here you are, so effortlessly and easily lured into our trap, for which we are most grateful. My companions are hardly cut out for life on the road. All this has been in preparation for this moment. The parties, the petty schemes, from the first, the objective of this grand design has been this singular mammoth. I swear to you, if you harm Gigi in any way, I have no desire to hurt the boy, but we require his help to reclaim that which is rightfully ours, our youth. Confound it, I can't see. Damn, they're very slowly getting away. Papa Hildy! Gigi! Stay strong, my son. I swear I shall find you. Just go. Okay. Okay. 12 strike me down for a fool. I was so desperate to seize the Grand Sirs that I failed to discern their true intent, for it was too late, and now poor Gigi is in their clutches. What if I never see my beloved son again? I suppose we ought to be prepared for the worst. They could be halfway to Razadhan by now. I don't think so. I very much doubt that, given that they were moving at an Adamantois' pace. Little Milksop's right. Let's get after the old buggers. My mentor used to call me, among other things. Oh, the memories. Sir's mentor was Sir Sharabar. Is that canon? Was it? I don't know. Seems the Grand Sirs are caught once more by the Variant Spectre trying to catch them. Ironic. How premature. We have them, yes. But if they still have Gigi, if only some manner of opportunity would present itself. Can drive you, stop running. I keep forgetting I'm in a place where I can't run. Ask and you shall receive. We can ambush that wizened dragoon, take him hostage, and demand an exchange. Inquisitor, sir, you disappoint me. An eldered man cannot condone violent kidnapping and ransom of his elders. No, we must approach this problem as paragons of honor and virtue. Gauchefist will stalk and subdue the Grand Sir, then relieve him of his armor. How is stripping an old man naked more gentlemanly than taking him hostage? Rest assured, I shall reveal all soon enough. God's speed, Gauchefist. I love that Gauch was like, sure, buddy. Why not? It is canon. Interesting. Why are you... Cal, I need you to understand, I don't think for more than 7 seconds. I find thing on map and I go. I knew you'd wait. Who are you again? There's something awfully familiar about those muscular forearms, those strong yet tender-looking fingers. Would you be so kind as to massage my shoulders, young man? There's a lingering ache, a tension that Gonspar can't seem to soothe with his magics. Remove my breastplate? Oh, of course. How silly of me. Pray lend me a hand with the straps. Truly, young man, you are a saint. I swear it's the little things you begin to appreciate. My dear departed wife used to help me with my armor, you know? Right, right. I should be seated to receive your tender ministrations. This is a morally pure act. It's true. Oh, that healing tingle. Wish that I had a tincture of salamander with which to treat these aches. You got a dino chicken nugget plushie? I love that for you, Mel. Oh, now, don't be shy. Work those soothing fingers in each and every knot slowly. Make me forget my troubles. Massage Orland again. I don't like this quest anymore. I don't like this quest anymore. I meant to say multiple. I have 3. Yes. Harder, higher. Close your eyes and dream. Snowmen. With utmost care, you remove his sabatons and breeches, leaving the sleeping old man exposed to the elements and at the mercy of nearby ravenous bears and tentacle mortals. May he rest in peace. Wow. Wow, game. Wow, game. There, I did it. One sec. Oh, now I have to wait. Okay. Are you making a babushka doll? Or what are they called? I don't actually know what they're called. But are you making like a stacking doll? Nesting dolls, thank you. Goodbye, Hunter Wolf. Matryoshka, thank you. Have you explained to this random person that you're just following me while I do Hildebrand quests? Starboard assistant, by return I mean taking care, yes. We afforded him all due courtesy. We did do that. Yes, they explained. Runai, welcome in! Welcome in. Hi. Mara remains very, very swift. How are you doing? Welcome in. Capital. Then without further ado, I shall disguise myself as Orland and free Chi-Chi from activity. But you two look nothing alike. They may be old and slow, but they're not blind. Ah! Just relaxing for the end of the night? Heck yeah. Oh, ye of little faith, you're in for a treat. Mandervillian guile and subterfuge? Let's do it. Let's do it. There's an in-game friend of mine who just happened upon us in Idleshire. That's actually incredible. That's actually incredible. Hey, is it time for dinner yet? We just ate, you daft bugger. Where the hell's is Orland? I know he's got to take a piss every hour, but damn it, he could at least be quick about it. This is gonna be good. Greetings, fellow antediluvians. I have returned. Saw an orange name when I was doing faux hollows. Oh, nice. Oh, bollocks. It's about time. A good week for Foley. Ah, true. Okay, no, that's bollocks. Pack up your things. I want us back on the road in 10 minutes. Before we do that, we must first release young Gigi here. 'Tis behavior on becoming a gentleman to keep children in cages. What in the seven hells are you blathering about? He's gonna get away. No, he will not. See? Still here within my care. Right then. On a completely unrelated note, I shall now take the boy with me on a brief sojourn into the wilderness. Fury take me. It's working. He's about to walk out of there with Gigi, and they won't even try to stop him. So far, so good. I'm cold, and there are marbles after me. That face! I'm me, but you're also me. That can't be, unless... This is it. This is the moment where my life flashes before my eyes. Oh, my dearest Pigsney, we'll be together at last. Imposter, how dare you attempt to trick me with a ruse so hackneyed and make a minstrel blush? Ye gods, I never realized dying would hurt so much. Now's our chance. Gigi, come with me. In-fucking-credible. Vivi, wait! My son, what's gotten into you? Vivi. Vivi. Where have I heard that name before? Remember who you are, Vivi. What you are. A creation of the great Charlatan Archmagus Quan. Quan. I was given life by... Grandpapa Quan. Something about the outside world. Whoops. It is Vivi this whole time. What exactly do you remember, my son? We lived together and he taught me many things about the outside world. Ah, thank you, Cal. Everything. Yes, everything. I remember that Grandpapa Quan created me, took care of me, raised me, and that we were very happy. But then he abandoned me. Grandpapa Quan abandoned me. He believed you were flawed, Vivi, that you lacked the power to turn back the hands of time and make him young again, and so, in his ignorance, he cast you out and died all alone. Turn back the hands of time? Then, what we witnessed in the Crozier with the Duke's priceless vase, that power could be brought to bear on people? But wait, how do you know this? You couldn't have possibly been associates of this Archmagus Quan. We found his journals during one of the many trips to the Great Library. Scavenging for valuable relics is one of the few ways we have left to make a living. We were famed heroes of war in our prime, with fortunes to match, but no soldier has the strength to triumph over time, and before we knew it, the hour of the sheath was upon us. Ishgard no longer had need of our services, so we came here to eke out a living, keep doing what we do best until our bodies wouldn't let us. Imagine our surprise when we stumbled upon the opportunity of a lifetime, a second lifetime. A mammoth with the power to take back which was broken and restore it to its prime state, to turn back the time with its temporal magics and give us our misspent youth. Fury take me, this is all. I don't even know if there's a precedent to determine what this constitutes heresy. We knew where to look even. With the journals, we determined the mammoth was somewhere within the Western Highlands. A chance for a second chance was in reach, and then we were forced to watch as you imbeciles pulled Vivi from the snow, nearly ruining everything. Vivi, listen to me. Come with us and we can help you unlock your true potential. To think what you could accomplish if you were to master your magics. Not only could you restore to make us young again, but you may have the power to restore life to Archmagus Quan. Vivi. Impossible. No magic can truly return the dead to us. At best, you can animate a corpse, and I need not review the precepts to declare that the products of necromancy are abominations in the eyes of the Fury. We're giving Admirac a talk about veteran care? True. Gigi, wait, what of our adventures? What of our gazebo? You're a Manderville mammoth. You have always been so kind to me, Papa Hildy, and I will forever be grateful for that. But Grandpapa Quan made me. He made me, and I miss him, so even if it fails, I have to try. What are you doing? They're getting away. We have to stop them. Mayhap we must respect Gigi's decision. So that's the end of that chapter, eh? You're giving up and coming back home? I too made a decision long ago, to become a traveling inspector, and I have stood by it. Mayhap it is from this singular stubbornness of mine that Gigi took inspiration. Nay, I cannot abide it. He is my flesh and blood, my son. I dare not let him use his temporal magics to pervert the natural order. It falls to me, his father, to ensure that Gigi keeps to the righteous path and only uses traditional methods of zombification to raise the dead. Inquisitor Seer, I must applaud your dedication to your work and cannot thank you enough for all you've done in your behalf. Yet I fear if we continue as we are, Gigi may be driven to rash action. Therefore, I would ask that you suspend your pursuit of the Grand Sirs for a time, that I may be afforded the opportunity to convince my son to return peacefully. Well, seeing as we can only guess at the full extent of Gigi's powers, it might prove dangerous to act aggressively should he choose to use them. I knew you'd understand. Right then, there's no time to waste. Nashu, let us retire to our new gazebo and discuss our plans. Suppose it'd have been a shame if he'd given up that easily, though that means I'll have to stick around even longer. On the other hand, if that bloody mammoth's really got the power to make him young again... I said I'd suspend my pursuit, and I will, but that doesn't mean I won't continue my investigation into the mammoth and its powers in Ishgard. What do you need with de-aging? You look like a teenager. Yeah, Julian would look like a fucking baby. Alright, going to Foundation. Thank you, Cal. So you fit to return to the capital. The Inquisition is a rather large collection of heretical tomes, including many of Chilean origin. I have a mind to scour for them for information on temporal magics. Confirming the sake of the mammoth's heretical origins. Only that. Why are you looking at me as if to imply my interest in these matters is more than a professional one? I'm sure I don't know what you're not talking about. Thank you, Gauchefist. That will be all. Two more to go. 2 more to go. Sears just as silly as any of them? 1000%. 1000%. See you, Inspector. Let's do it. We need to speak, Gauchefist. I've been scouring the archives for any information regarding temporal magic since we last spoke, and the results have been rather troubling, to say the least. You may not be aware, ancient Alag is portrayed in the OK as a cautionary tale, a great empire brought low by its vanity and hubris. However, certain apocryphal texts, which the Alagans are cast in a more sympathetic light, if not downright exalted. Because in these tests, I found references to temporal magics wielded by Alagan mages could be used to halt or even reverse the temporal state of a given object. These accounts are to be believed, then Gigi's abilities in these magics are one and the same, then it may be well possible for him to turn back the hands of time for the Grand Sirs, as he much restored the Duke's priceless vase. That being said, there's no telling how this will work with regards to a living being. Consider, if you will, the vase was filled with water when it shattered. Even if the vessel were restored, what would become of its former contents? Would it be filled with water as before, the very same every drop returned, or would it be different water, or would the water once split be forever lost? Speak of the soul, my friend. For even as one could use these magics to restore dead to life, would they be as they were before, with all the same thoughts, memories, and feelings? Grand Sirs are convinced they can regain their lost youth. Mayhap they can, but the dead who have entered into Haloni's halls cannot return. They cannot. Yet Gigi has nevertheless resolved to try and resurrect Archmagus Spawn. Speaking of which, I have some Charlayan text in the archives. He was an accomplished scholar for his study of ancient Alagan magics, further evidence that Gigi's abilities are likely derived from ancient traditions. More importantly, I learned the location of his former residence. We could find something there, something that could help us to persuade Gigi to change his course. Let's get Hildebrand. Let's be about our business. I saw you, a heretic. Beg your pardon? Yes, I saw you sneak into the archives and sneak out the forbidden tomes. I saw the mad light in your eyes as you partook of the forbidden knowledge. Oh, for the love, I did all that for my investigation. You admit your crimes, that you did secretly without permission, in blatant contravention of our rules, read forbidden tomes. By virtue of the authority vested in me by Supreme Sacred Tribunal of Halonic Inquisitory Doctrine. You stupid, ignorant... Are you also desperate to keep your goddamn jobs that you'll go around accusing the world and his wife of heresy? Is that what we've been reduced to? I'm sick and tired of looking for heretics in every bloody shadow, of trying to guess the secret sins of everyone I meet. It's stupid and pointless, and we're better than that, damn it. We're better than that. Damn. If you will not surrender yourself, then I'll have no choice to inform my superiors. You've changed, Seer. Well, all that came tumbling out, didn't it? I guess there's no point in trying to convince myself I have no personal investment in this matter, or that I still have a professional one. Somewhere along the way, I stopped looking for the guilty and started looking for the truth, or perhaps a way to help those in need. There's no place for people like that in the Inquisition, is there? And it's only a matter of time before that stuttering fool comes back with an armed guard. Let us depart for Idleshire at once. We need to find the inspector. Alright. I love that Gauchefist just gets cut out of frame. Gauchefist just gets cut out of frame constantly in these. It's very funny. We zoom in. It would seem we arrived too late. Inspector Hildebrand has already gone off to his own to confront the Grand Sirs. They came back briefly to trade Jingly Shine for supplies, and then killing dragons in the foreland. The inspector heard about it later, said he's got to get after them and to take Gigi, he had a duty as a father. Mark at that. He's got no obligations to a bloody mammoth, especially one that chose to leave on its own free will. So I turn my back on my boy for one bleeding second, he loses his goddamn mind. He never had one to begin with. I love Nashu code switching into Gabi speak. It's pretty great. I'm afraid he might try to do something reckless. Don't you think we should try to find him and offer hand lending? Rather more concerned about what will happen if the Grand Sir's attack or kill any of Hraesvelgr's brood. First things first, I suppose. Gauchefist, would you go and find them? Yes. Don't worry about my safety. Let's just say our singular experience together inured me to the harsh realities of, well, reality. Gonna be the scrawny little shites finally found his spine. Let's go to Tailfeather. You're kind of losing steam here, huh? I signed up for 8 quests and got 21. And most of the stuff gets repeated like 3 times. Most of the time they say the same thing 3 times. Once at the start of the quest, once when you get to the next part, and then like a 3rd time in a cutscene. So there's a lot of it that is kind of useless, and the most of this is fetch quests with funny shit in the middle. I say we split up and make inquiries separately. Let them know if you find anything. Cool. So, like, it is one part losing steam, and it is another part... Sorry, I'm only running just because they're only right in here. And it's another part where it's like, I don't need them to tell me the same thing 3 times, and I don't think you guys need it either. Where is this thing? Through Dragon Slayers and a Mammoth. I'd call you a mummer if I hadn't seen them come through earlier and they were gonna go kill a dragon. And like, on top of that, I've been streaming for 8 hours. And OBS has crashed 4 times. Ish Guardians with the Mammoth. They were here, proclaiming to all and sundry they were going to go slay a big dragon. Tech issues have floored you the most, it feels like. The tech issues hurt the most. They were for Angst Shrine. Not sure what their intentions were, but they're awfully confident, that much I recall. Doing a long stream is not the problem, but having to start and stop 4 times, I would have been done probably 45 minutes ago had I not had to reset stream so many times and triple check everything was working. Grancers are going to Angst Shrine. My dear boy wasn't far behind. Nope. So that's where we're headed. And I fully suspect we've got, like, a quest to do. Like, we're going to have, like, some sort of raid or something. So I'm just trying to speed to that. Because there's no way that they're not going to be, like, one more big mission to do. I don't actually think there is one. If anyone can confirm that for me, that would be swell. If there isn't one, that actually helps my emotional state a lot. Not that I don't enjoy them, but I know they take time. A moment. Rad. Oh, hey, Orland. Back on the ground. Firmly embedded in the earth. Look at that. Sure gave him what for. That may be, but where'd the other two get to? Not to mention the mammoth. Didn't seem to find one? Oh, hell yeah. There's no battle on the big butt? Okay, good to know. Why don't we pull him out and ask? Let's do it. Let's pull him out. Me pulling him out of the ground looks an awful lot like massaging. Oh. Of course, he still had the armor on. I bet he's wearing some sort of magic mask that makes him look like the Inspector, just like the Man of 1,000 Faces back in Old Da. No, that's Hildebrand, alright. There's no fool in a mother's eyes. I say, what trouble has my beloved son gotten himself into this time? Ah, Godbert, welcome. Welcome back. Blind fortune. I was too far from Tailfeather when the night began to fall, but luckily Lord Godbert chanced to find me wandering. Lord Edmund, tell me all about this recent trouble with the Grand Sirs, as well as Hildy's investigation. Father cannot help but take an interest in his son's affairs. I was eager to share with you my latest findings, namely the Archmagus Quan's research notes. Haven't slept like that since I was buried in the Lich Yard. Well, I confess no small measure of embarrassment to be found in such a state. Ignominy notwithstanding, I'm most grateful for your succor and pleasantly surprised to be reunited with you all. Then why are you still wearing that rubbish, anyway? An impenetrable disguise is essential when consorting with the criminal elements. It would seem the Grand Sirs have grown more perceptive in their newfound youth. Wait, do you mean they've already regained their youth? What about Gigi? Did you see him? Was he behaving strangely? Now that you mention it, his warm, soulful eyes were more pointy than I remember. By the Fury, not pointy. According to Quan's notes, that's a sign Gigi's used too much magic. If he carries on like this, his aether will be expended and he'll end up not more than an empty husk. This is terrible news. We gotta catch up the Grand Squares at once. Not pointy eyes. You know where they're headed? They want to slay dragons. They're going to go fight Nidhogg? Oh my god. Really? That all happened? Huh. I meant the other one. Hraesvelgr. Well, that's not good. That's really funny. They're gonna go kill Nidhogg. Wait, that already happened? Oh, damn. I love that he just kind of shrugs off that I killed Nidhogg. Oh, I'm gonna get a Vivi minion? Last fucking quest. If I could turn back time. I do hereby ask that all of you aid me in rescuing my son and putting a stop to the Grand Sir's machinations. You know, there's really no need for all that. We came because we wanted to help. Neshu, faithful assistant, maker of explosive extraordinaire, do hereby present to you this fresh change of clothing. I knew I could count on you, Neshu. I shall change en route to Zenith and to Gigi. Last quest. I apologize. I do not think that I don't appreciate the offers for rides. I'm just going the fastest possible route. The final battle with the Grand Sirs is at hand. It would seem my wounds are more serious than I thought. I fear I'm in no condition to confront our foes. Something that'll restore you. Salamander oil. Shall Mummy give her baby boy a massage? Dearest Mummy, Mummy dearest, I will not impose upon you, not when my ever-loyal associate, Gauchefist, is here to... I gotta massage Hildebrand now? Don't tell me you're embarrassed. Let Mummy take care of little Hildy's hurts. My dear wife, I know you mean well, but let Gauchefist handle it. Theirs is a bond which transcends time and space and personal boundaries. Does it? If that's the way of it, I'm counting on you, Gauchefist. Godbert's line changes if you did the side quest where you massage him. Oh, that's funny. Coat my body in oil. Why do you hesitate? Have we not done this time and time again? Oil me up, man. I don't think I have done this for you before, but okay. Quickly now, knead it into my flesh. Knead as you've never kneaded before. This... Somebody in the Hildebrand team has a massage kink. Such furious kneading, I applaud your enthusiasm, but mayhap I urge you to excessive force. Nay, nay, you are in the right. Already the gentle warmth begins to spread throughout my body. The fires of righteousness burn anew in my breast. There is not a heterosexual explanation for what is happening right now. Hold, my son, though your passion is renewed, you may not be spurred to greater feats of Mandervillian strength. Derived from the purest essence of salamanders, the ancient legacy of House Manderville. Salamanderville, to you, my beloved son, now become a proud father, I bequeath this, the most sacred of oils. Salamanderville? Could it be the legends were true? Your muscles will shine with the brilliance of 1,000 suns. No mortal man shall have the power to do you harm. Verily, it is so, for by its grace I did once weather the slings and arrows of a bandit horde, and bring my hammer of justice to bear upon their wicked heads. All Manderville men in the daily oiling up, that is true. Time has come, Gauchefist. Take this oil and help Hildy become the Manderville man he was meant to be. Oh, baby. I didn't know we were going here at the end of the quest. Are you ready to become a man? I am ready for my final oiling, Gauchefist. Salamanderville. Okay, this song playing as I am oiling up Hildebrand is definitely something. The Salamanderville. How it flows into every nook and cranny. Oh, man. Quickly now, you lay your hands upon me. Massage me with all your might. Yes, that's the spirit. I can feel it rising. Rising. Is that what they call it? Writer's barely hidden kinks, it's so true. Such passion, such fervor. I'm the inferno unbound. The Tempest unleash. Thank you, my emotional support snowmen. At least it's not feet. Not yet, it's not. I am Manderville man. That salamander is my word. I've never felt so alive. Such vibrant colors, such intense sounds, such fragrant smells. Mother, father, Gauchefist, 'twas your oils and strong yet tender fingers which opened my eyes to the glory of creation. I am a gentleman inspector reborn. Go speak it into existence. It'll happen. It's gonna happen sometime, probably during Dawn Trail. You glad it's not farts? It's true. On to Zenith, no matter the laws of nature they pervert or the limits they break, the Grand Sirs can do naught to stop me. Is it time for a cutscene? New Dawn Trail update is all about how Koana's in defeat? Sure, yes. The shaking camera is a nice touch. Unrelated, but I finished my Persona reference. Nice. Nice. Oh man, they're young now. Spoiler, Gigi is just an iron. True. Oh, he's got pointy, angry eyes now. Grand Sirs, I have come for my son. Well, must we do this now? We have a dragon to slay. There's no need for any of this. The war is over. But not for long. The worm's death will give rise to a new era of fire and blood, and we, having consumed his eyes, we use our powers to win untold glory on the battlefield. Our legends will echo in eternity. Oh, for fuck's sake. You would doom countless innocents for glory? No, I won't allow it. Over my dead body. Far be it from us to deny you, then. This is the end for you. The ultimate end. Come on, be the true Manderville man you have become. Here, feel, flex. Oh, they just dropped a fucking rock on him. And another rock on him. Damn. It's the pig's knee, true. You wasted all your MP on him now. Now you have nothing against the Warrior of Light. Have faith, my love. He is our son. Gigi, my beautiful boy, pray do not look on me with such pointy eyes. Let Papa Hildy take you home to our gazebo. Stop calling me that. My name is Vivi. Vivi, I remember everything. My powers, my purpose, my grandpapa Quan. I made them young again, but it's not enough. I need more. More. I need the worm's eyes, and then I can finally bring him back. I'm sorry, Gigi, but no, you cannot. Grandpapa Quan is gone. He's right, Gigi. Mayhap you could restore his corporeal form and breathe life into it, but his soul, what made him your grandpapa, is forever beyond your reach. That's not true. I can restore anything to its ideal form, to the way it should be. Even Grandpapa Quan, even you, Papa Hildy. Gigi, you have to stop. If you keep using your power, you'll die. I'm already in my ideal form. I don't understand. Your clothes are still dirty and tattered. As they should be, Gigi. For my every waking moment is as the gods intended. Every day I live life to the fullest. Every day I enjoy grand adventures. I found your grandpapa's research notes. What he gave you wasn't the power to make things the way they were. He gave you the power to change the world, to make things the way you yourself believe they should be. That's why your magics have no effect on the Inspector, because you know in your heart that this battered and bruised form is his, in its own way, right. My thoughts exactly, Inquisitor Seer. And it's for the self-same reason that you were unable to make Grandmaster Quan younger. In your heart, you knew that there was naught that needed to be changed. Your beloved Grandpapa was exactly as he should be. Your every day was to be treasured and worthy of celebration. Then what about the Grand Sirs? Why was I able to make them young again? All you truly knew of them were the stories they told, wondrous tales of daring do by heroes in their prime of their lives. It's no wonder you were able to envision them as such. That's all they've ever talked about, when they were young and free and full of fire. At first, Archmagus Quan didn't understand the true nature of your abilities. He struggled to deduce why you could not make him younger as he originally intended. Eventually, he realized that your fond memories of him were preventing you from conceiving him as anything but an elderly creator, and the only way to achieve his goal was to take them from you. For you were all he had left in the world, no longer a mere mammoth, but a friend, family, his own family, his grandson. He couldn't bear to lose you, so he renounced his quest for immortality. But I still lost my memories in the end. He was afraid of you leaving you all alone in the world, afraid that others would attempt to take advantage of you and your magics. So before he died, he decided to take your memories from you after all, to protect you. Despite his best efforts, something remained, something stronger, more powerful, and more resilient than anything Archmagus Quan ever dared dream. You were never broken, Gigi, you were never abandoned. All he wanted was to set you free. Free? Free to do what? Whatever you like, Gigi, don't you see? That was his final gift to you. A new life, a new story all your own. Why is this getting all actually feelsy at the end here? Oh my god. This has all been very touching, but we're not getting any younger. Well, you aren't at any rate. We have suffered your meddling long enough. I had intended to use this trap to kill the worm, but since you're so perfectly positioned... Muos are going to have a fun time fixing that. They sure are. He's back. Armanderville. Vivi, no. God damn. I am Vivi, grandson of Archmagus Quan and Gigi, son of Hildebrand, Hellier Maximilian Manderville, and this is my story. Vivi just died, didn't he? That was a big damn hero moment, wasn't it? That was a big damn hero moment, wasn't it? I mean, you just finished Heavensward, it's true. And back they went. Oh dear. Everyone is at their truest forms. Yeah, Emmerich, you need to talk about your veterans program. Vivi, no. It's like it never happened. With the last of his strength, he turned back the hands of time. Not just for the pillars, but for us all. He made us as we once were, as we were meant to be. Draw that gallivanting about, I get bugger all. What about my misspent youth? Was I not meant to be? I was not meant to be this bloody old. Ah, such a fine day. Never have I squatted with such perfect form. I may as well have reached my physical peak. What rot? Act your age, you daft sod. You look foolish. You should be grateful. Gigi saw what you become and gave you a second chance. That was our second chance to relive our glory days. It was all rather silly though, wasn't it? Maybe Quan had the right of it. Maybe it's not so bad growing old. I was a coward when I was young, but now that I'm old, I'm not afraid to say things like, I love you, Doris. Aww. You're a blind, bloody fool, Gonspart. She is still gonna just straight up murder somebody. Happy ending. Don't acknowledge that she was going to rekindle a 1,000-year war for the sake of personal glory. Yep. I say, am I dead again? Quite alive, Inspector. Along with everyone else, thanks to Gigi. The Grand Sirs are also in our custody. That's my boy. Where is the little tyke anyway? Oh, Hildy. Gigi embarked on a grand new adventure. He's no longer with us. I see. If that's what he wanted then. And then I could not be happier for him. I'm sure Archmagus Quan would feel the same way. What do we do now, Inspector? Isn't it obvious, Nashu? The wide, wide world beckons to us with the promise of mystery and wonder. We shall resume our never-ending quest for cases perplexing and profound, and perhaps one day, we shall meet young Gigi again. I hate to admit it, but this whole mess got me thinking that maybe it wouldn't be so bad if I really did have a grandson. You did right by Gigi, Hildy. Your father and I can see that. We're proud of the man you've become. And I'm proud of you too, Mother, for finally coming to terms with the ephemeral nature of physical beauty and allowing yourself to age gracefully. Oh, you're a dead man. Oh, you're a dead man for that one. Gracefully, was it? And away she goes. I love her. I fear we may have had a failure to communicate. Moon Crystal, welcome in. And gone. There he goes again. Wait for me, Inspector. Wait. Hark, what curious light I spy in the far eastern skies, and this oh so familiar scent which fills my nostrils. Do I smell a case? Worry not for me, my friends, for whatever the wronged want for succor, I, Hildebrand, shall beat there, until we meet again. And off he goes to Stormblood.
New follower.
Moon Crystal, thank you so much for the follow. I really appreciate that. Now for sad Vivi times. The overhand serve was pretty impressive. I keep getting cleaning ads? I'm so sorry, Mal. Say, you do know that so long as the core remains intact, little Gigi is not actually dead, right? That's right, so dry your tears, boy. There's no need for all this moping about. He has fallen into a dormant state because he used up all his aether. His core will gradually recharge as he draws upon ambient aether, and in time he will awaken from his torpor. I shall tend to the child for now. As for these three, I should be glad to take them back to Ishgard in your stead. Most generous offer, my lord, but hardly necessary. After all, 'tis my duty to bring them to justice. Oh yes, it was my duty. After everything I said to that young Inquisitor, I can't go back to Ishgard. They'll toss me into jail and throw away the key if they don't kill me outright. So go to Idleshire and live in Hildy's gazebo. Someone ought to look after it while he's away, no? That doesn't sound all that bad, actually. Full glad I am to accept your offer. And you don't even get my head because I'm so tall. Well, I don't know what facial reaction you got from me on that. But it was probably a grin. Suppose there's nothing for it but to wait until he comes back down. It was a most graceful strike, my love. You haven't lost your touch. Hail to the king. Where'd Catgirl go? Catgirl chased after Hildy. So there's nothing for it but to leave the grand service to Lord Godbert and for me to see Inspector Hildebrand's gazebo. I'd like to thank you for everything you've done. If you find yourself in the Idleshire, come see me. There are a few arrangements I need to make, but I can't imagine it'll take me that long to settle in. Thank you, my friend. Until we meet again. Now we go to Idleshire, talk to Seer, and it's over. Chicky Tendy, hello. Welcome in. Oh my god. I do love that the art is still here. I do love that the art is still here. That's very cute. Your Majesty. Your tenderness. The art is here to stay. Does it stay there forever now? Once it's here, does it stay in the game forever? I love that, actually.